All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
School Rumble, Season 1, Episode 15.
All right.
Drama is afoot.
Spicy drama.
Tenma thinks, Harima, that you're an attempted double timer.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
And she doesn't even think that one of the people that you're trying to two-time with is her.
Right.
So you're a long way from home, SpongeBob. Like, I don't know why. Yeah. Like, it's not looking great.
It's not looking
But, you
great.
Nope. Soldier on, struggler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, exactly. But all this, whilst we also have the girls themselves in their own spicy drama. Because damn, Eri dropped the "she's not even that cute" right as Miko walked in the door. That's the you just can't undo that.
Just desserts is all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how this all spills out into our summer vacation. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this now.
That was great.
Okay, that was funny.
I'm starting with Miko.
Just wipe off all those feelings and all that. Just be confident. Hey.
Ah.
Oh, you can tell.
Yep. Him being all considerate.
Yep.
Oh no. And then she's gonna ask him, and she likes him, and then he's gonna be like, no, you look great.
Nah. Express it. Yeah.
It's not like me either.
Hell yeah.
It would have felt really
Hana
weird.
is kind of a Chad in the way he walks away
Yes.
sometimes, even though he's like not actually connecting, as much. But the way he'll like drop the stuff in there and be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not here to fix your shit or what have you. I'm just here to just be a, little bit of positive reassurance,
That's right. It did feel so right to have the person whose telepathic thoughts literally like push out of the room that he's in to be like, you shouldn't hold things in.
Yeah.
It's like, as expected of,
Yeah.
of course.
Oh, baby, just a big skit. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh,
All right, let's go.
never mind. We've also got this. Wait, we're setting up so much stuff. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
Are we gonna even have time for fireworks?
What?
His mind. Yes. Yes.
This is the next manga that he's writing.
Yep.
Don't bother me. Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Amazing.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Yep.
No, they don't. But if you don't change the names, you're gonna be in trouble. Blondie. No! The way her voice even changes in his mind.
Oh!
And then Miko starts chasing her.
Right. Perfect. Yep.
She's actually trying to... Yeah.
Cool.
She's trying to confront her about it and be like, what the hell? Harima is indeed involved.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yes. Ask him directly.
Right. Oh my God. No. No.
Oh God.
She doesn't know it's Harima yet.
No, she noticed that it was Harima.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Right. Because this is how she can run better.
Right. Yeah, I need to talk to you. Yeah. Let me activate martial artist power!
Oh. All right, parkour time. Let's go.
Yep. Over the playground. Yep.
Of course.
A wardrobe malfunction. No. Where'd she go?
She's hiding in there.
Yeah. But Miko's kind of dumb, so will she?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, no, she kept running. Damn, you ran a long way.
You ran far. Now, where am I? Does she just hate me now?
She can't tell me. Yes.
Oh my god. The fuck did you do to her? Yeah.
Oh my god, it just keeps
Holy
spiraling
shit.
out.
And now we must fight. Oh, okay. All right.
But, however,
okay.
you lose. No!
Oh,
Jeez, counterpunch!
shit.
Oh, jiu-jitsu!
oh shit.
Yeah, he would have ended it right there.
Yeah, he's a martial artist, so yeah. Taking off the jacket.
Over the manuscript. Nicely done. Harima thinking.
Yep. Oh,
Oh my god. We've been building up to this for so long, and now it's here. And they're just gonna stare at each other.
till nighttime.
Oh, nope. Actual fight. All right.
Oh, okay. What do we got?
Okay. Cool. The fireworks are gonna bring them all back together.
Yeah. She would indeed show up late. Hmm.
30 cups. Oh.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
this is really sweet.
Harry did a bit of soul searching.
Yeah. You don't want to miss the one time that Tenma will actually be there on time.
Okay.
There's a shot from the OP. Yeah. Had a feeling we might get it this episode.
If she is, I can't come then.
Yeah, and she's letting her know, I'm not going, so you can go.
Oh no, something
Or it's
else?
the, I'm not going because I want to challenge you to a fight.
Wait, the guy that went to Tokyo?
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, not even seeing the face.
Nice, covering the face again, yeah. Wow. Hey.
Oh.
It's that he was 21.
Cool.
Aww. Bought her a little charm. And she did. Aww. Aww. He left.
Oh. Ouch. That's rough. Gotcha, so someone else is letting her know that he's coming back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Guess I'm not going. Oh, wait. So then Tenma can end up going with just one person?
Yeah, do that. That way she'll... Yeah.
で、あいつ出てくれるかな。沢地か？私だけど、あのさ、いや、言いにくいんだけどな。言い訳を要約すると約束破るって？ごめん。正直に答えて。それ。
はい。
好きな人が帰って。
Coming home.
去年は私が臆病で何も言えなくずっと後悔しててさ。だから今度こそ私。友達よりも。最低。
Jeez. What a bitch! Yep. No, you shouldn't. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, just... You don't need a friend like that. You're not, though.
It's complicated. It's complicated.
All right.
やっぱり美容院に行くべきだったかな。変に気合入ってるのも良くないか。しかも飲み屋だよ。緊張倍増。大丈夫だ。試合と同じだ。
Yes.
落ち着け私。
Got the heels.
Mm-hmm.
いろいろ話そう。
He has a girlfriend. Okay, cool. It's a pretty big group. Nice.
He's engaged.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
こんな可愛い子の敵だったの？
Oh.
Well, shit.
Oh. Oh, this is beautiful. Like, as a way to just express what the
Yep.
hopelessness of this is. Yeah.
And the way there's the scratches over it, almost like the words have been, like, scribbled out, but not entirely.
はじめまして。先生にお世話になりました。おー、やるじゃん先生。こんな綺麗な人。
Oh.
私って本当にバカだ。こんな終わり方。やだな。
Oh. Well, okay.
That sucks.
Meanwhile, I drink alone.
Yeah.
付き合いたいって私と？ごめんなさい。私あなたとは付き合えないの。じゃ。しょうがないよ。見た目があれ。
Well, we're getting serious here, yeah.
でも調子乗りすぎじゃない？ねえ。
Then the gossip starts, yeah.
そうちかさん？何やってんのさこんなとこで。
And she was the one that didn't
Yep.
get into any of that.
Uh-huh.
ホラーしかやってないよ。そうなの？行くとこないならさ。
Yeah, come over, yeah.
芋鍋やんだ。
Oh. Yeah.
やめときな鉄。
俺と付き合ってみねえか。
振
られたなおい。参ったなこりゃ。
盛り上げに来てくれたな。あんたが勝手に連れてきたのよ。あんたもそんな顔できる？
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's very similar to the kind of face that she was making earlier when she hung up the phone. So it's like you guys are actually pretty similar. So like maybe you could get along.
この子噂知ってて。
Yep.
分かったようなこと偉そうに。余計なお世話だってのは。
Miko's just so cool. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yep, that's my personality.
Yeah, and she also had the awesome backstory in the previous episode. The ice starting to melt, just like
me
her
an
frozen
oolong
heart.
tea. Yeah.
じゃあ今度一緒に花火大会行こうぜ。
Oh. Yeah.
とっておきの場所があるんだ。八神神社知ってるだろ？
Oh, they're gonna actually go and meet each other.
Yeah.
細くてかなり険しい道だ。
And she's gonna be sobbing because she just got her heart broken.
Yeah.
その道を終わりまで行くと。
Yep.
Yeah.
いたんだ。邪魔だったかな。
No answer. Yeah.
あのね、いや。やっぱり帰ろう。今は。
Yeah.
Nice.
綺麗ね。
Mm-hmm.
振られちゃっ
Oh.
た。あんたを振る方がバカなのよ。ありがとう。そう言っても私の片思いだったんだけど。
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
沢
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
まったく女二人で花火見るなんて。もしもし天馬、私。エリちゃん、ミカちゃん、みんな連れてきて。
Hey! And who's this?
Yeah.
天馬遅い。ごめん、迷っちゃって。まあまあ、幸。
They're still going.
Yep.
Wild. No, my God. Tenma!
Forget climbing back up.
こんなとこで喧嘩してたんだ。忘れた。
It just kept going throughout all of that.
Their fight's gonna be
Beautiful.
totally epic and totally off screen.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Perfect episode.
In fact,
Wonderful.
the reason the cliff is there is because of their fight.
Yep. This might have been the most emotionally complex of the episodes thus
Yeah.
far. This is really good.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with Harima.
No, not really. Yeah, the side characters in this anime are pretty stacked. Like it's kind of rough because in a lot of ways, Harima does a lot to carry his own specific flair in the story. And Tenma's great in her own way.
Yes.
But they're these side characters are just built different.
Yes.
Like Mikoto just like shot up.
Oh, yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
near the top, and
And
even
then she
Eri too.
Yeah,
in
well-
her like
well,
like problematic. Just
yeah. Eri went like, you know.
Well, yeah, she was all over the place, but I think she still ended up here at the end. You know.
Yeah. All I can say is, yeah. Man, Eri. Oh boy. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
The Eri Mikoto
Drama
drama.
that Eri 100% started all by herself.
Oh, right.
Got
right.
resolved.
Right. Yeah. The thing that I think is a really big thing about this is that Mikoto is absolutely the more mature one of the two of them. But in a lot of ways, the thing that is probably the best part about this is that because there were multiple times where Mikoto like made an effort to like try and initiate the connection there, but Eri just didn't happen to notice it. Like it wasn't something where we showed Eri like intentionally ignoring the phone calls or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
I don't think that Eri was trying to like stonewall her in any way. Like there were just multiple times where it just conveniently because of the comedy of the miscommunication humor,
Right.
it ended up getting segued. But also we see in a lot of ways the area in which Eri has basically this shell that she has to basically put on of I can't be mean to anybody. I can't, even though I'm getting constantly like people coming at me, I then have to be like, yes, okay, I won't say what I really think. And then she says something that, yes, it's not nice to say. It's not something that's really, kind at all. And it was, something that was really mean, but it was something that was not meant to be malicious. It's the kind of thing of like, wait, what, really? But she's not that cute.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, shit. And yes, she should have been the bigger person. She should have immediately apologized right there.
Yep. Or just not doubled down when Miko brings up the point of, hey, I'm going to need to cancel because of this thing that involves a guy. And I make it abundantly clear that it's not the guy that you were having issues thinking that I like or that he likes me or something like that.
Yeah.
And Ari's still like,
yeah, that's
bitch, you know?
Yeah, that's
Like,
where I don't really have any defense for her.
It's just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
like the fact it's not the fact that happened, it's that with the resolution it had so little to do with Ari's actual decisions. Like the most that it was is that she just like she ended up going to the place for a different reason, not meaning to meet up with Miko.
No,
and
that
then-
is what she was going there for. There's a possibility that, she would be there. Like
Okay.
that's I think that's absolutely what it was. This is the memory
Okay.
of the person that actually brought her out of her shell first. She's the transfer student that, doesn't really feel like she fits in with anybody here. And she extra specially probably doesn't want to make a scene in some ways because, well, people are gonna, be like, oh yeah, classic, foreigner and stuff like that.
Sure.
Then we have Mikoto, who's just like, yeah, I know all about those people and stuff
Right,
like
and I
that.
just don't
I don't
care.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And show your less than savory side of things. Like,
Right,
I
exactly.
don't care about your personality
that's-
being a little bit abrasive and stuff like that. That's just who you are.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, this is who I am.
Right.
And I think it absolutely just makes Miko just an absolute legend.
yeah. Yes.
But it's still the kind of thing of where Eri is not one that's really good then at expressing herself. So
Right. And so it's nice to have that be, at the very least, explored and demonstrated in a way that doesn't involve the, stuff happens with Harima, and so she's wondering if she likes him, right?
yeah.
And then that's the way that it's, the only way that it's explored, as opposed to, no, how does that cause issues and stuff with her other friends, right?
Right.
You know, what is the exact circumstances and ways in which their friendship exists, because of course stuff like this would happen. This is a specific example of it happening and causing trouble, but realistically that's probably caused trouble for them in the past, maybe just to a lesser extent or something.
Maybe.
And so here we get it resolved, and great.
Yeah, and while I would say that, Eri kind of got off easy in that regard, it's not about getting off at all. I think the point is that these two are probably the closest of all of the girls to each other based on the actual evidence that we've shown, because most of the girls aren't super close with each other in terms of having in-depth, deep, emotionally, vulnerable conversations and stuff, because most of them are doing some kind of activity or something that they're passionate about, and then comedy ensues from that.
Yeah, like Tenma and Akira, for example, I almost don't see how they would be, like, not just the example of how they would, or the specifics of how they would be, but the capability of them actually being that close with each other.
Yeah.
Because
it's probably just convenience of just like, oh yeah, you're just one of the crew, just come along.
Tenma, it's like, yeah, you guys are fun and I like hanging out with you, but like the emotion is definitely there, but it doesn't necessarily go crazy deep because it's just, that's how it is, Yeah. And then for Akira, well, she's Akira, yeah.
So then having the story actually let the emotions for all this go around, letting it be a thing where Eri did mess up.
Yep.
And it's still carrying forth with the consequences of this.
Right.
And then having also the miscommunication stuff with Harima's manuscript being kind of the thing that leads to some almost reconciling with Eri and Mikoto, but it doesn't. It ends up leading into a situation where then
making it seem like, oh shoot, are we on a date? Like that was a great bit there, and yet it wasn't done for comedy really. Like there's the comedy of the oh no, but it was actually handled in a very serious way, right? Where it's like, oh shit, this is an actual bad development for the drama between the two of them, rather than just haha,
right.
So
and then of course Hanai, misinterprets, gets into a fight with Harima, takes him off screen so that the girls can have their time with each other.
They have the epic fight of the ages or something.
And meanwhile, we see Mikoto's non-existent relationship getting misinterpreted into this is a guy that I crush on. She never really takes it as a thing of understanding that or thinking that he liked her.
Nope.
But I think the thing that she kind of misinterpreted was his interest in things that she was interested in, like the martial arts side of things, being something that he did in order to get close to her, versus this is going to make it more effective. I'm going to be a more effective tutor by being able to speak your language, by being able to have you listen more to me, by...
In addition to also probably, she made a point that resonated with him, and he's like, oh
shoot, yeah,
okay,
I am maybe a little bit puny.
Yeah, that's I'm a hardworking person. That's a thing. That's a thing that I can do to work on myself. Yeah.
She's not like a kid or whatever, but he's definitely a high schooler and she was a middle schooler.
Right.
So there's the whole there's a little bit of an age gap, but that kind of thing probably also was like, oh, ouch, that.
Yeah, right. It's the she's so not on his radar that it's the awesome, I'll help you out, and then later the thing that got to me the most was the ease with which and then he didn't say hi to her at school, right? Something that meant so much to her, but for him he's probably like, no, I actually tutor like 5 or 6 different students, at a time. And
right, or it's that whole time dilation thing of when something matters a lot to you, you think it's like, this is my life right now, but for him it was a Tuesday.
Right, yeah, it's like
the thing of where
I tutored you for a couple months to make sure that you could get into the high school you wanted
right,
to get
and,
into.
and probably what it was not every day for 2 months. It
Right,
was
right.
probably like twice a week.
For a couple hours.
For a couple hours each of those times.
Yep.
And so he's like, yeah, in the same way that, like, I spend more time on my school clubs, on one of my school clubs, than I do on you.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
You were just an after-school activity, basically.
But also because it's something where he's helping her deal with an insecurity about herself, right? Like, I love that when he's saying, like, this is wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Yep. She blows up and she's like, I get it, okay? I'm dumb. It's like, that's something that bothers her, right? And so then when he helps her with that, of course it means more, right? So yeah, she ends up crushing on him, in addition to all of the other things of being younger and things like that. So like everything gets magnified and whatnot, and yeah.
And I think the thing that also is kind of cool here was that she said you say that so positively, meaning that in a lot of ways, the people that probably talk down to her for being dumb say it not positively. They say it in like a frustrated way, like, "Oh, you're so dumb. Why don't you get this?" But for him, he's like, "That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
Yeah,
that's wrong." But he's not saying it in a way where he's frustrated with her.
Right.
So she then says, like, "Well, fine. I'm going to show you the thing I am good at. I'm going to show you the thing that I'm really good at."
Right, because even if someone is getting frustrated, that's something where it's the expectations are higher than what you're doing, and so there might be some element of that where it's the, okay, well, I'll, I don't know, work harder at this or something. But when it's the, no, that's wrong. It's the, no, I know this is something I struggle with, but...
Right. But this is the part that I think also like adds into it even more, is that she then feels that she owes him something by the way in which he's treating her so nicely and actually helping her in this way.
Yeah.
Then she goes, "Come to the martial arts school. I'll
help you. Yeah.
And help you, and then we'll be even."
Nice.
And he's like, "Wait, what?" Like he almost has this like, I don't get it.
Right, because she is desiring peerage, basically, where he's not assuming that in the slightest, because it's I'm the tutor. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Like, this is a situation where you don't know how to do this thing as much as, you want to or your parents want you to, so that's why I'm here, right? It's not a failing, of yours.
Right. And then he inspires her again because it's he actually shows up. She feels really valued by that. But two, the illusion slightly falls away from him and thinking that, well, he's just older and more naturally smart.
Right.
But no, actually, it's just that when he sees a challenge, he works hard at it. And so she's like, oh,
right.
So that means I can do this too.
Yes. And I love that that's the thing that gives her the breakthrough, because it's not that she wasn't working hard before.
Right.
Or that she's just inspired because she's crushing on him and stuff, and so then magically her tests get better. Yeah. But it's no. That the belief that something can actually come from the hard work. Right? That if I do this, it can actually make progress.
Oh my gosh. Like I cannot tell you, yes.
Yeah, all the different areas of my life where that has affected me. Yeah. Probably the most noticeable is with like diet and things like that, because the difference from like diet when you're like,
in general,
you just see it as like a mystical thing, maybe something will happen, versus I really believe that something will happen, and so I'm a lot more methodical and like faithful with doing the daily do.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, oh hey, you get all the results that you want because you kind of were getting little results but they weren't enough to notice because you weren't being consistent. And so then suddenly it's like, oh shit, wait, this is fantastic, and then it becomes a lot easier to duplicate because it's not just a wishing upon a star kind of a thing anymore.
Right.
You're actually like, no, there's a certainty with this that if I do this thing, I will get that result.
Yeah, this is the part that like spoke to me like also as well, like that, where it's I then amazingly I wanted to study harder.
Yeah,
because she's almost shocked at herself.
Right. Like,
she would usually encounter these situations and then probably get discouraged.
Sure.
Because
you're dumb.
Well, yes, or it's no, you're different. So it's actually just going to work for you. This lie is something that people tell themselves over and over and over and over again, because it's no, obviously everybody's different. Obviously everybody's different.
But it doesn't account for as much as you think.
It actually accounts for like way less than you think. And the times where you're like, no, it accounts for all the rest. Well, then, yeah, you're
Right.
You're gonna stay stuck there. That's just
right.
the reality of
There's
it.
the differences in capabilities and the differences in proclivities, right?
Yeah.
And we think it's capabilities, but it's actually just that it's the difference in proclivities where you don't end up doing the things that these people do, and so you don't get the things that those people get.
Because obviously your results won't be the same.
Won't be exactly the same.
They might be way less too.
Sure,
but they will be results.
Right, 80-20 rule, right? You know, the fact that like they're say good at this thing, how much of that came about because they did all of the work, right? Like we can't really know. We're just looking at things from the outside.
Yep. It bugs me so much because of the amount of times where I remember being someone that would just give up with regards to things because I was like, well, no, they're just gifted. They're just talented. They have good genes. They have all these things working for them. They have such a wonderful environment. They have all these support systems and blah, 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 blah. And then it would ended up just being a thing where I was like, oh, wait, but for this thing that I'm passionate about, for this, for whatever reason, I'm actually willing to work hard. And what do you know? I'm getting better at that thing that I'm passionate about because, it's almost like the passion overrides the lies that I would tell myself in order to not work hard at something.
Yeah, right. And then by the time that you realize that like, oh, hey,
I'm actually good at this.
It's because the passion has caused you to work hard at it for enough time that you don't think of it as working hard.
And then people at the end are like, wow, you're so talented. And I'm like,
no,
I sucked at this.
And one of the things that ties into that, I think, that could very easily go into the radar, and it might not have even been intended for this. The moment when she's going to the bar for the meetup and everything, right? And she's like, oh, okay. And she's a bit nervous, right? And then she's like, well, it's just like going to a Kempo match, you know? That's a way where she was able to put it in a language that she could understand.
Right.
And it's I've dealt with nerves before.
Yes.
I've been nervous before. I've been scared. That doesn't stop me in this area, so I'm not going to let it stop me here.
Like I'm going to work hard. And now it's no longer just like him. It's just like me in the past.
Yep. And so
I can't tell you how much it does for your mental health as well to become a person where your past self inspires you in the present. And meaning that like I did this, it took a lot of hard work and it was really horrible. It was painful. It was struggle. But wait, I came through it.
Right.
I didn't become like perfect at it, or I didn't necessarily even attain the results that I exactly wanted.
Sure.
But I went through that process. And now you know, oh, so then I can translate the results or the effort of that progress into something else and go, yeah, it's just like a Kempo match.
Yep.
So yeah, Mikoto, we fucking love you. You best girl so far.
Yep.
Yeah, wonderful stuff.
If we get that with even half of the exactly. Even half of the cast, the side characters.
Half the cast in general, that'd be awesome.
That would be fantastic.
I would love it. But well done.
Really good stuff.
Also to the anime for directing that scene where she realizes that she deluded herself into thinking that there was a chance with this guy. And the way in which the
writing and the scratching over it and all that stuff.
That.
Like it's things like that.
It's so simple, but it worked perfectly.
And I would say stuff like that is especially needed or beneficial in a case like with this show, because it's not always obvious to me when the show is going for something serious versus silly. We're already far enough into the episode by the time this happens that it's like, okay, that's very clear. But with things like, say, thinking that Miko and Harima were on a date earlier. When that first happened, I wasn't sure at the outset, is this a joke or is this a serious thing, right?
Yeah.
And so getting things like this to help highlight the serious nature of it so that it's not just, yes, this is supposed to be a serious moment, but now let's fully immerse you in the serious aspects of it because it's very different from the silly aspects that might even be in the same episode, right? Of Harima and you know.
It's a lot to say that basically this moment really put us into the headspace of Mikoto and it worked. We really felt her emotion and her plight in this time.
Exactly.
But yeah, really, really good stuff. And now we just have, the story to continue from
Yeah,
here.
whether
This
it's
is
gonna
now just
continue
a
with the
notch
serious
added
tone
into
or-
Mikoto's character and a bunch of the others. Yeah.
Yep.
But School Rumble has changed over the last like 7 or 8 episodes or so, and it's become something that I'm much more invested in, that I'm very seriously following the characters as opposed to where we were in the first like 5, 6 episodes or so, where it was I couldn't take the characters that seriously.
Oh yeah, because they weren't. You know, it's
Well, I know
like-
that's my
yeah.
point. I'm just saying that's what I'm feeling like, but like that's just a really exciting place to be in as the show evolves and grows. So
Yep.
yeah. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch for full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out my Fear and Hunger Let's Play on Twitch. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.